but I never want to. I don't want to find out.
Yeah, well,
You know, because I like using the software, and it's not cheap. The software to pay for it is $15,000 to get it outright.
What?
But you can subscribe $200 a month, which is what I'm doing right now. $200 a month, and you can have the software itself.
Huh.
Yeah, but if you want to get the software right now, this software the car can drive itself and do all of these things. And there's a summon feature where, let's say if I'm at Target and the car, I have my car parked in the parking lot. Let's say it's raining or it's snowing, right? Let's just say raining, because snow, it's not really good to use it in snow right now. But if it's raining heavily and I have an umbrella and I don't want to walk all the way to my car with all the groceries in my hand, I could summon my car to come to me. You know, right in front of the front door of the Target from where it's parked. Yeah, it has that feature, but it's not perfect. It's still beta. So in theory, you can do it, right? But I've never really tried it. I'll wait if there's no, let's say on a holiday where I know Target is closed. I would try it when Target is closed, when they're in an empty parking lot.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to try it where there are people around and stuff like that. But in theory, it can do it, but I've never really tried it. But that's the future, though. That's where it's headed.
Yeah. Christ. It's weird for people that were born in my time, right? This new technology happened when I was already living my life.
Right.
You know? and it's hard for me. I'm like way behind, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about 10, 20 years in the future, how things will improve, will keep improving, right?
Yeah.
You know, even in China, they're so ahead when it comes to, like, well, not way ahead, but they're also building, working on autonomous vehicles. They have it even where there's a bus, not like a mini bus where it goes and picks people up, and they just take them to their destination. There's videos on YouTube, and so people that get in the car, it's just like normal to them. They're on their phone in the car. There's no one driving the car, and it's just taking them to their destinations and stuff like that. But I think it might be locked to certain locations. It can't go everywhere. Like, but this software, I can just turn it on anywhere. It will try to figure out. It will try to solve the equation, how to get out of the situation. In a dirt road, anywhere in the country, I can turn it on, and it'll try to figure out a way to get out. It might get stuck here and there, you know, if it's too complicated or it doesn't really know where, but it will try to figure itself out. But certain autonomous vehicles are locked to certain, like, locations.
Yeah.
You know, so I could turn this on and I could go from here to, like, California. You get on the highway, exit for me, and do all these type of things. Like, we're coming in our exit here real soon, and the car's on the right lane. It's following navigation without me doing anything, and it will slow down eventually because we're coming on a curvature on the side of the road here, which it should slow down. It's starting to slow down. You feeling it? Yeah. Slowing down. Come here, and it's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. You know, this is like a U. You know.
Yeah.
And it will smoothly handle this curve.
Yeah, I would say this is a comfortable speed. Right.
And if I did not tell you the car was doing all the drive, you'd have never known, right?
Right. I mean, that's this is, well.
And it signals here because we're coming here. So here it might make a mistake because it gets. Let's see if it'll. Okay, it went. It kind of slow down a bit to make sure there's no cars coming, then it'll go.
Nice.
You know. Because it has cameras all over the car to keep an eye on its surroundings.
What did you have to do to get this car? Like, are you insanely rich?
No, I'm not. This car is not $1 million, right? It costs at the most it's like $87,000 brand new.
Yeah.
Which they have some F1 350 that costs, you know, similar. They have regular cars on the road that cost as much as this car, right? But people see a Tesla, they think it's just crazy expensive.
Yeah.
But the car is pretty much a computer on wheels. That's pretty much what it is. It's just software on wheels, and it's pretty fast. Like, the 0 to 60 in this car is 3 seconds, which is faster than a Corvette. You know, and this is a family sedan. We can have your kids in the back, 3 grown adults in the back, and, you know. Yeah. But it can go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Do you know who Tesla was, by the way?
Yeah, I know Nikola Tesla. Tesla.
Nice,
he was a scientist, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He was famous. He was very intelligent. He did a lot of Even like the current DC and AC, he's the one who
He
solved it.
invented electricity.
Yeah, he invented DC. I think the other guy invented AC.
Yeah.
Direct current, or what is it called? Is it direct current?
I don't think I ever learned.
Yeah, but yeah, Nikola Tesla, he's one of the smartest humans we've ever had.
I'm a little bit buzzed, but I'm blanking on the guy who got credit for inventing electricity.
It's a guy who created a light bulb, per se.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
God damn it.
Is it Jefferson?
No. Wow. I can't pull it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Edison.
Edison, yes, Thomas Edison.
Yep.
Thomas Edison. I
But
don't know why I said
it
Jefferson.
was Tesla who actually invented electricity, but it was in Edison's lab, so he had a copyright for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and they even did propaganda on his where you going, buddy? See, he made a mistake here. But then he'll car behind me, so I'll let it do its thing.
Oh.
You notice how it went on that lane, but it solved it because we're supposed to be here.
Oh.
Yeah, but it corrected itself.
And there were no cars around.
There were no cars around, so I let it do its thing, and it'll signal and turn here, and then signal again. Like, this is the future, my friend.
It's beyond my imagination. It's like
But you notice a little bit of the mistakes it makes, right? Here and there, you know, like right there, you know, there was no stop sign, right? We could have just went, but there's a stop sign for the cars that are coming this way, right? But if that was me driving, I would have just went because I know there's no stop. But the car crept forward, so make sure there are no cars coming. Then it went.
Yeah.
So there's still some. It's all data. All this information they'll collect.
But if it's always erring on the side of safety,
yep.
I think that's probably the way to go.
That is the right way to go. That's exactly what they're working on. They're working on safety first, then comfortability.
Yeah.
You know, which is totally fair. I think that's how they should be working on it first.
Right.
Because you don't want to cause any type of accident or anything like that. So they play it very safe. Even if there's a person on their bike, the car will actually go around them. You know, make sure it doesn't hit them, and you know, it's very cautious of humans. It's gonna get better, my friend. It's gonna get better. And it's gonna bring us all the way to our destination here on the map, but it's saying it's here. It's not here yet, but it's a little bit further ahead, right? So I would take over here and get us closer to our destination based on this GPS here. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's like I was born in a time, you know, where like this seems like a movie, basically.
I know. It's hard to believe until you experience it.
It's crazy.